Okay, guys, you might want to look up what they call the STOP Act that was passed. I watched a video from a Kentucky senator. I forgot his name. I actually just subscribed to his channel. Anyway, but they passed this bill to where the left can racketeer on targeted individuals. This is a horrible thing for TIs like myself. For example, TIs have been getting paid to racketeer on me for years. They hack my phones. They, my source of income. They infiltrate it. They get people to call the ASPCA and the animal control on my animals. They pay these people to do this stuff. So the STOP Act allows these criminals, these paid Antifa, MS-13 agents that George Soros is paying to just make a phone call and say, hey, this guy's dangerous. Right? Well, they've already taken my guns. They did it illegally against Constitution. They did this a long time ago. So obviously the city here knew, because the CIA had the one that wrote this bill up, of course, because the goal is to take away your guns and sell your country off to China and then start a war, to kill everybody on, and start 5G. I mean, that's the goal. Kill everybody on planet Earth and start 5G. That's what they want. Artificial intelligence. So once again, people now can racketeer on you, make a phone call, and report you falsely. A family member could do it. So in other words, the cops can come and manipulate somebody and say, hey, I will get your son out of jail, or I'll get you out of jail, or I'll give you some money. And they can manipulate people if you make that phone call. So they make the phone call. They never divulge who actually made the phone call. It's just like animal control. I go, who made a phone call? I already know who did it. It's the guy that's been targeting me, the guy that moved out after my tenant hung himself. I'm sure he had something to do with scalar and microwave technology. No question in my mind about that. Making people severely depressed with psychotropic scalar tetra technology weaponry. So they'll call animal control. They get paid to do it. I read a article about Ringland. I think it was Ringland Barman Bailey, that the animal control came and kidnapped their elephants, forced vaccinations on them, which is nothing but killing them. Seems like the globalists just want to kill all the animals too. They want to make sure they're filled with poison and all that shit. So the AI is just eradicating all animals too, by the way, all insect, everything. That's what the geoengineering does that you're looking at right now. So once again, guys, the STOP Act allows family members, friends, people that dislike you to just pick up the phone and then call and say that you're a danger to society. And then they can just come take away your guns. Can you believe? And I think it was 5 Democrats and 5 Republicans that voted for that. Can you believe that? Guys, gun control is a very, very bad idea. And when you're negotiating with Satan, he needs to know that you have guns and ammo. And we are negotiating with Satan right now. So I don't believe in gun violence. I don't believe in guns. I've lived with them all my life. I've never used them. I don't believe in using them. I believe in peaceful nonconformity. But you have to negotiate with Satan, and Satan needs to know that you can defend yourself. Once you're defenseless, Satan moves in, and all his minions that work for him. And the people that are writing these bills up are Satan's minions, period. They have no one goal, and that's to eradicate the United States. They've already got guns from Australia, Europe, so they plan on eradicating everybody. So if you think this is a conspiracy theory, you might want to read the STOP Act. What lunatics would vote this in to where you could just pay somebody to make a phone call? So I tell you what we need to start doing. Whenever you find somebody that's harassing you, You call and you report them. Okay? Report them. See how that works out for you. Because if you're on the list already, see, I've had a fake FISA warrant and all that stuff. They've deemed me a terrorist falsely, just because I was talking about the geoengineering programs. And well, it was actually before that. It's because Cox Enterprise was tracing my Facebook page, and I was supporting Ron Paul. And then it goes back to 1998 when I knew that climate change was fake. And I was talking about it online, on the phone, because they trace your phone. And Google picked it up. Google picked up that I was, watching Al Gore's bullshit video, his propaganda. So, do I believe the climate do I believe what Al Gore was talking about is a serious issue? Yeah, but I understand his agenda. His agenda was to cap and trade, to select, just like this STOP Act, to select businesses and take them out because they're gross polluters. Yeah. Well, the oil companies are still doing it. BP didn't get shut down when they polluted the Gulf of Mexico. That's a gross pollutant. But see, it's just what they do is they select who they want. And they racketeer on who doesn't conform or who is a threat to them. It's like Satan goes, which people are Jesus's people? Oh yeah, there's one. Let's target him, and let's tax him, cap and trade, make it to where he's got to shut down his business, and that's what that was all about. So, so he's a phony fraud. But anyway, once again, guys, STOP Act. Look it up. Do your research. Bring this to the attention of the school systems. Make sure you're aware of it, that anybody, especially you targeted individuals out there, that anyone can call and report you, right? So what we have to do is play their game. Let's report them, right? But I'm going to tell you what it's going to do. It's going to disarm everybody. It's a really stupid thing, but, you can report them and then take them to court for harassing you. For racketeering on you, reporting you falsely. So, and just say, well, they reported me, so I reported them. Because, if they're bullying me, they're harassing me, they're gang stalking, they're threatening me, then I would want them not to have guns. You see? So you don't want the people who are gang stalking you to have guns and you not. So this is what this is. It's about targeting individuals, disarming them, to where the gang stalkers can freely run around and do whatever the hell they want in your yard or at your house or while you're driving your car or whatever. You can't carry a gun. Period. So once again, just like I told you what St. Tammany Parish did me, I've had 13 times that they've tried to kill me and kidnap me. Okay? Kill or kidnap me. And this has been done by the state troopers, sheriff's department, along with, I know a judge in Ascension Parish that's involved in this stuff. I also know a senator that's involved in this stuff. I also know a district attorney that's involved in this shit. Okay, they know damn good and well that they've tried to kill me several times. They know this. They know this because they're the ones that know that shit's going on. So here's a person that's trying that people are trying to murder, and they leave us defenseless. TIs. And the STOP Act is going to do exactly that. So here we go. Let's call and report the police. Let's take their guns away. Let's see how that works out. Because if a cop is acting violent against you, and you feel like he's a threat to schools and citizens, you might want to call and report the cops on this program. I mean, if they're trying to kill you and gang stalk you and target you and hack your cell phones, you might want to report them. We could just report everybody. See, but here's the thing: the globalists win. This is how stupid this is. The globalists win because they're turning cops against citizens, blacks against whites, Hispanics. Most of the people that are doing the gang stalking on me are Hispanic people. It doesn't mean I hate Hispanic people. I'm just very leery of people that have had their society collapse like Mexico. deliberately, and then they get these people to go commit crimes and hate, and they send them to CIA school to teach them how to hate Americans. So they come and they live in your neighborhood, and then when somebody dies that they've targeted, then they leave. They've accomplished their mission. When my tenant hung himself, the guy next door moved out the next day. And I caught this guy I got film of him on my property targeting me. So if he was targeting me, he was targeting, because watchers have watchers, guys. Watchers have watchers, always. So when they target you, they target your property, they target your friends, your family, your children. They've got infiltrators everywhere. That's why my daughter's gone. That's why my daughter was murdered. And of course, that was covered up too. So once again, the good guys get disarmed under this STOP Act, and it slipped through. And most people don't even know that this is going on. So please tell your friends, neighbors to be aware.